Today's headlines: Tinubu to lead war on drug trafficking. Oh boy, this is mystery of the year, mystery of the ministry. Tinubu, of all persons, to lead war against drug trafficking with his antecedent, with his history, both home and abroad, with what is happening in the U.S. forfeiting $460,000 drug and narcotics proceedings or proceeds. A house divided against itself shall not stand. I wonder how this will work if it is true. Eh? How? We need to understand. Oh boy, this is the joke of the year. Okay, that Tinubu is to lead war on drug trafficking in Nigeria, that the drug traffickers are now getting more established. Ha. Now, wow. Tinubu to lead war on drug trafficking at Africa NDLEA heads meeting. Can you imagine? So President Tinubu to declare war on drug trafficking on Tuesday. Okay, that was on Tuesday yesterday. Oh boy, this one, fear me. President Bola Tinubu, alongside delegates of 54 African countries, is set to declare war on global drug trafficking scourge at the forthcoming 31st meeting of heads of national drug law enforcement agencies in Africa in Abuja on Tuesday, September 26, 2023. Okay, that is next week. So top on the agenda will be discussions and collaborations on alternative development to cannabis cultivation, trends and partnerships over assets for future, cryptocurrency and money laundering involving drugs cartels, among others. So while President Tinubu is expected to deliver the keynote address and also declare the conference open as the special guest of honor, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi's son, and some invited ministers as well as heads of relevant parastatals and agencies will also be at the opening ceremony. Oh boy. This one fear me. So the whole Africa, heads of NDLEAs in Africa across are meeting at Abuja on the 26th of September, which is on Tuesday, to discuss how to fight or stage war against drug trafficking worldwide. And Tinubu is to lead the fight. He's invited there to come and open the meeting with his own inaugural speech. Oh boy. How is this going to work? How possible is it going to work? That is the truth. Because right now, Nigeria is gradually becoming the headquarters of drug trafficking in Africa. In fact, when you see people spending money anyhow, especially in places like Lagos, Rono, right now they are carrying dollars everywhere. Rono, right now we can see what is happening in Lagos about drugs with the death of this boy called Mubad. You see that a lot is going to unveil about that boy's death, and they're all related to cartels of drugs and several things. And a lot will be revealed. Okay, and I would not be surprised if government officials are indicted in this investigation. And that probably they will just keep the investigation to avoid further exposures. So Lagos is becoming a center of Agbero and drugs, and the head of Lagos is Tinubu. So how can such person who has been in power and has groomed some of these people over the years as his followers coming to fight this? And I don't see success in this kind of fight. It's not going to go anywhere. Let's just forget about it. Okay, let it come now. Say 26 September is Tuesday next week, and let's see what he's going to say about it. That is the truth. Yeah? And then Nigerians will react. We are waiting to see what will be his inaugural speech in that meeting, and then we will then know how to take him up. That is the truth. Now, wow, there's people already making comments here. Let's see what some people are saying. Somebody said, please think of something else. Any kingdom against itself cannot stand. It is a whole family affair. Exactly. Fighting drug in Nigeria is a whole family affair. That is it. And then Somebody say fake drug and drains cocaine businesses are Igbo's affairs. Somebody has brought tribe into it now. This is not a case of tribe. It is a case of who is involved. That is it. Somebody say, what's Tinubu's affair? Yes, they have asked him a question now. If cocaine and drinking and drugs is Igbo's affair, then what is Tinubu's affair? That is what they're saying. That person say, yes, you are right, because that is the only way to become Nigerian's president. Bagam. So the only way can become Nigerian president is by being part of the drug cartel, drug lord to lead war on drugs trafficking. Hey, Nigeria is a poem. Not be smart, Nigeria is a poem. Eh? So you know yourself, cocaine business are Igbo's affairs, And that person say, what is wrong with drugs? After all, that is now the only way you can become a Nigerian president after trading in drugs. Hey, that be smart, Indeed, Nigeria is a joke. Not be smart, my brother. Nigeria is really a joke. Nigeria is really, 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 really a joke. So Tinubu is to lead war on drug. It's like giving a fish to a rat to keep, to hold. The rat go chop am. The rat go chop the fish. No joke. Somebody say we're a Tinubu leading war against drug. Where they go? Tinubu to declare war on drugs. Is it a joke or is it real? Somebody say, how can Tinubu fight against drug trafficking when he's a drug trafficker and addict himself? Where can you imagine what somebody saying here? So he get drug to take again. Jaga drugs himself. So what is happening here is that because of these narcotics, 460,000 naira for future case in the US, and with a lot of other antecedents probably yet to be unveiled, Tinubu is not having a good record at all, even as a president. It's not having a good record at all. This is not telling good on his personality, and I think he has to. I don't know whether he's even ashamed or even is worried at all. I don't think so. People are laughing here. Say Tinubu to lead war against his drug business. Okay, now I just did laugh for the war serious. So that is what somebody saying. Say just the laugh. The war serious. We just have president in Nigeria. Nigeria cruise, I swear. Can you say it, New stories coming up every minute. New story every minute. Some stories distracting, causing distraction for other stories. Army against army, rising against one another. Not a small thing. He has passed the bridge and wants same bridge to break. You not go walk. Exactly. So you don't pass that bridge, country can make your own money. Now you won't break the bridge, make the young ones when they come behind him not make their own money too. A lie. Say this war not go, the war not go hold water, make them go sleep. This is serious. So there are a lot of comments here, but I'll stop here for now. Thank you for listening, and let's have your comment about Tinubu leading the war against drug trafficking worldwide. Bagam.